Good morning all, morning Ritu. So, what we got in store for today then? Let's start off looking at the news events as ever. If you just go across to news would be good. I'm going to do a quick refresh on this. So you can see the Australian data came out overnight there, minus 4.3 versus 1,000 versus 24,000 there. So negative numbers. Unemployment rate increase, and we're seeing this across the world a little bit now. It's probably not a shock when the squeeze is put on. I mean, these are amazingly low numbers, a lot of these numbers historically, so it's not a great shock. Anyway, what we got today then, we got a holiday. No, we can't all do it, but it might be a bit quieter this morning. We've got the French-German holiday, and Swissy, and probably a fair amount of other countries there on holiday this week, today even, Ascension Day I believe it is. We got monetary policy report hearings in the UK here with starting at 10:15. We've got many speakers there, so I don't think we'll hear anything different to what's been sung so far. Unemployment claims not bothered about, and that's about it. Existing homes and Fed manufacturing index. When there's nothing at all to be done, they might just cause a blip, but I'm not expecting too much from there. I mean, the bigger figure is Canadian figure tomorrow, and the Fed chair speaking tomorrow, and that's it. So quite end of the week really. So let's have a look at the markets. We'll take it top down. We'll start with the euro dollar first, and as you can see from the dailies here, it's a little bit more of a clearer route at the moment. We've seen this triple top up here, and it's having a bit more of a fall, and low highs, low lows. Structurally, it's in a soft market. Now, it doesn't mean to say it won't pop up quite quickly at any stage, but well, as I say, it's selling off quite quickly. 8 o'clock bar yesterday eventually went there, and off it went quite quickly, but consolidation through the afternoon, starting to look bearish at the moment. This to me looks like we could see a continuation. The pound also is coming off a bit now. It held up a bit better, I guess. It made a higher high this time, but now it's looking a bit on the softer side. It got the lower highs confirmed yesterday, and again we're already halfway down to, we're more than halfway down. I can't see where it is. This is my pivotal level that I've had on here for a long time. It did actually break it yesterday, run down towards the S2, hadn't hit the pivot, so the probability of the S2 is pretty good. Never ever put your target bang on a pivot, by the way, always slightly before. Anyway, this is rolling off at the moment, and not fight. This could, the way this sort of day like this, where we get a bit more volatility, perhaps we could be running through towards its daily S2, which is a bit unusual, but I'd say towards, maybe not hitting. US dollar yen certainly looks bearish on the pound at the moment, and I say at the moment because things change so quick. Dollar yen, well, this has been continuing to push to the upside. We're back into this sort of double top area. At this stage, can it break on through? A bit of a funny old pattern amongst all this, and well, from a shorter time frame, can't even make it back to the pivot at the moment, but we'll see. It's not one I've really wanted to be in, but it's actually moved pretty well. We've had days like this, so that's the problem. It's catching a day that does this instead of this. Bit more awkward sometimes with the yen. Aussie dollar, yeehaw, continuing to move slowly. Sorry, that wasn't excitement at all. It's just boredom, which is a good thing. Heading still slowly towards my target here. I want to be at 65.85, I think it is. That I've set for the target. This could carry on drifting on further. Just a thought. Could do. Lower highs, lower lows coming through here. It's certainly been a week of weakness. and well, already down to the news didn't do it any favours. We could see a continuation of this sort of news event as we get through into the European markets here. Right, so soft Aussie, but no trade at the moment. Oops, apart from the one I'm in. It's just on highlighting it. Let's put it back in there. US dollar CAD. The CAD have been sitting there stronger than many, but it's sort of, well, it's in a range more than anything else. It's quite ugly in terms of what we're looking at here. It's yeah, ugly is about the best word for it. It's pushing back up at the moment. It has had its moments where it pulls back quite strongly with a few sort of periods here. It flew up yesterday morning, came straight away back, all the way back. It's so messy on the dailies. I'd look at this normally and think, well, if that starts breaking down, I'd be on the short side, but it's not really to be trusted at the moment, so I'll leave it. Can never trust it. New Zealand dollar still, well, it's holding up better than others. Still looking okay. News overnight is that doesn't look like they're going to run into a recession, which was something a bit more decent, but it's not really moved the market beyond its sideward ranging trade. Does look like it could break down. I was looking at been looking for the break of this level here for the downside, but it just doesn't seem to be on for now. I'm not overly convinced of the long side on it. Euro yen, goodness, what a move! I mean, it's in this sort of upward action here, higher low. It's been put in the earlier part of the week, pushing back up again. It's just a mess when I look at it on the shorter time frame here. It's put a lower high in. Maybe it will continue to roll over, but the overall trend's up, so I don't really want to be shorting something that's moving generally to the upside. Euro pound, well, yesterday we did it. Was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday it did start rolling off in the end. It's quite a messy thing on a daily basis. When you're looking on the 4-hourly, it's lost its lovely trending sort of moves that we'd been seeing for a number of days. We'll see if this rolls back again, though. At the moment it's pushing up. I'd be looking potentially for a short of this back down towards the S1. That's what I'm looking at, so we'll see what develops. I'm just going to put a little alert on that one. And yes, if you are thinking Kim never trades that, I have started. It's just that when we're getting good moves, let's trade it. It's a very nice spread on it, so good. Euro Aussie, etc. Well, Euro Aussie, it's consolidating where it is at the moment. You see it on the daily, so making it a bit more difficult to work out where this is going. Euro CAD is a little bit cleaner. It's in a better trend here. I was looking originally for breaks of the highs here, but for a continuation, but really now just looking for how to get into a short position on it. And perhaps it's not too far off of delivering at the moment. Actually, it's gone through its daily pivot here, looking soft. It has got a bit of distance down to its S1. I will keep that on the radar for later on. That's in a nice move overall. Lower highs, lower lows coming through. We'll just check that post 8 o'clock. Never take it before. Pound Aussie, Pound CAD, both relatively choppy and untradeable still. Pound Yen's not really doing too much difference to the Euro Yen. Slightly lesser volume through it, but we'll see what it does. It's the same sort of pattern, lower high come through on the hourlies here. It's got all potential with the trend that's running up there to switch. As I said, we could see the same on the Euro later. I'll give it probably an hour or so. That's round about it. Aussie New Zealand I was looking at yesterday, and this is certainly started to make a move to the downside again, and it's not far off its lows now. I missed it the day before because it went at the wrong sort of time, but it's just going. I can't see just jumping into a trade there is a good idea when it's so close to some previous lows. So we'll leave that for now. Okay, so there are a few there that might be worth looking at as we go through. I think one of the better ones is probably Euro CAD there, sitting there as a potential for this morning. Morning, Ian. Sorry, missed you there. Okay, so the indices, let's just have a look actually on gold first. What are we doing with gold? Yep, continuous drift. This is just showing that stronger US dollar basically. We'll see, normally see oil coming off on that. It's not at the moment, it's sitting there flattish. Yesterday it managed a more bullish day in the end, but all in one go almost. Oh, it wasn't too bad. I lost sight of it yesterday, and it's gone up in the evening there more so. Actually, what it's done here now with a higher low, perhaps it has got a bit more chance of pushing back again, but we're not far away from resistance on that. So, okay, very quick flutter through the equity markets. In fact, I'm going to probably knock some of these on the head. No one actually asks for them anymore, and I don't know if they really do us much favour. Anyway, CSI 300 on its way southbound. Let's just look at it on the bigger picture here. Yeah, just continue its downward route there. The Nikkei's been the darling, and it continues to be so. Look at it, it's just continuing to move up there. That's where the money seems to be going. The Nifty 50's been a bit sort of slow here. Looks like it may want to drift off a little bit further. The S&P's just continuing to consolidate here. Bit of a cheer. I think there was some rumour I heard, or comment I'd heard, that the debt ceiling there'd been an agreement on that, but well, we'll see. Maybe it was just a dream. Dow Jones, you start having dreams like that after a while. Dow Jones it's just a slight bit on the softer side than the S&P's there, but not really doing too much. The darling at the moment is the Nasdaq, and that did end up popping in another positive day yesterday. It seems to be where the money's running. Coming closer then, the DAX, even that's popped out now. It's broken the 1600 area, and looking just like it might have a little bit more momentum. Just seeing the equity markets improve slightly. FTSE's not doing so well this morning, but it's choked again. Another one. It's between a rock and a hard place, between its pivot and S1. That's it. It's stuck there at the moment. Okay, that's pretty much it for today. I wish you a great day's trading. There's nothing I missed, hopefully there. Have a great one, and I'll catch you in the morning. Bye for now.